Hi and welcome back to the Time Then channel. The sole known photo of JFK and Monroe together was taken in black and white by White House photographer Cecil Stoughton. The infamously tight-fitting, transparent, rhinestone-studded dress that Monroe wore when performing at Madison Square Garden. While listening to Marilyn, President Kennedy, whose head is slightly cocked, is staring down. Robert Kennedy, who is standing next to the two of them and watching, is present. Harry Belafonte, a singer, appears in the background, and historian Arthur Schlesinger Jr., a Kennedy White House counselor, sits off to the side, grinning. The image remained hidden for many years after it was taken in a private setting at the Manhattan home of movie executive Arthur Krim and his wife Mathilda. One of the Secret Service personnel working that evening was Anthony Sherman. Oh yeah, he remembered. I won't ever forget that evening. I was given a checkpoint duty at the private residence where the party was held. I still clearly recall the car pulling up, the door opening, and Marilyn Monroe exiting with this older man, Isidore Miller, Arthur's father, and Marilyn's date for the evening, a man she adored and called Dad. She was wearing what looked more like a see-through item than a dress, which she had evidently worn on stage. What an upset. As soon as she got out of the car and started walking toward the entrance, everyone halted in their tracks. I was holding a list of guests when she approached me and introduced herself as Marilyn Monroe. I stood there thinking, "You're Marilyn Monroe, all right." We grinned and I remember thinking, wow, as I let her go. Every moment was history because I was working for the President of the United States. And this, for me, this was history. Marilyn arrived wearing a body stocking covered in sequins that appeared to be simply glued to her skin because the net was flesh-colored, according to Mathilda Krim's recollection. In the Jean Louis gown, Marilyn reveled. George Master continued. She was flamboyant but also oddly sophisticated and understated in her nudity, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. On May 19, 1962, the third Madison Square Garden hosted a party to celebrate President Kennedy's birthday. More than 15,000 people, including many famous personalities, were present. The occasion served as a Democratic Party gala for fundraising. 2,500 sparkling rhinestones were sewed onto the translucent, flesh-colored marquisette fabric that comprised up Monroe's outfit. Monroe struggled to put on the dress because it was so form-fitting and she had nothing underneath. Kennedy and Monroe may have last seen each other at the charity birthday celebration. Following the allegedly scandalous rendition of Happy Birthday, Monroe sang Thanks for the Memory, which she had written the lyrics specifically for the man of the moment. "I can now retire from politics after having had Happy Birthday sung to me in such a sweet, wholesome way," JFK stated on stage when he thanked her, making reference to Marilyn's delivery, her skin-tight outfit, and her status as a sex symbol. If the public did not already believe that the Hollywood sex icon and the president were secret lovers, Monroe's seductive performance would make them the focus of intense rumors for decades to come and result in persistent tabloid reports filled with lies and doctored photos of the pair together, particularly since Monroe would pass away just months later. She was also said to have slept with Robert Kennedy, a brother of JFK. Monroe and JFK had 4 meetings between October 1961 and August 1962, claims biographer Donald Spoto. According to her masseuse Ralph Roberts, their one and only sexual experience is thought to have occurred on March 24, 1962, in a bedroom at Bing Crosby's home, 2 months prior to the event. Less than 3 months after this photo of the two of them, on August 5, 1962, Marilyn would be discovered dead in her Los Angeles home from a barbiturate overdose. She was 36 years old. President Kennedy was killed in Dallas, Texas, on November 22, 1963, a year after his assassination. He was 46. Please kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please kindly subscribe and see you on the next one.